Hello friends, Supratic Trust presents the Pyar Ke Panchi or Lovebird series. And I'm here your friend Bikash with the 55th episode of the story. In the previous episode, we saw Nisha and Pratik visiting a soba noodle factory, where the chef explained the history of soba noodles, preparation, and the proper way to eat soba noodles. Nisha asked the chef to elaborate on udon noodles and ramen noodles. Pratik was also interested to know the subtle difference between these two noodles with soba noodles. Friends, in the previous episode, we learned that soba noodles are considered to be one of the oldest noodles in Japan, originating between 500 and 720 BC, gaining popularity during the Edo period around 1600 AD. The chef explained that udon can also be traced back to China around 700 AD. About 1200 years after soba. Bright, white udon noodles are made from wheat flour. They are thick and slippery, with salt added during preparation. The chef then gave a brief explanation of how udon is made. The basic ingredients for making udon are wheat flour, water, and salt. Salt is first mixed with water. Initially, the dough appears dry. The kneaded dough should be stored at room temperature by wrapping it in thin plastic sheet, then kneading it well, then rolling it again and storing it in a plastic sheet again. This process should be done several times. Even a leg press is used in the process. Nisha thought that she had heard that even in India, before the use of kneading machines, artisans use their feet for kneading. To make udon, the dough is left for a long time for fermentation. If you press with your fingers, you can tell if the dough is ready to use. Udon noodles are made by cutting the dough from a sheet, made either by hand or using machine. Udon noodles are thick because they cannot be cut thin, while soba is made without salt and has its own aroma, taste and color. Udon is white and does not have a taste of its own. As a result, no other flavored soup can be mixed with soba, while udon can be served with a variety of broths, even curry broth. That's why we can eat udon with different types of soup. The chef explained that kake udon is the common form of hot udon noodle, made of udon noodles in a savory soup called kakejiru, made with dashi, soy sauce and mirin. Udon is usually topped with thinly sliced scallions. Other common toppings include prawn tempura, kakiage or mixed tempura fritters, aburage or deep fried tofu, kamaboko or fish cakes made with batter, and shishimi seasoning for flavor. Udon noodles are usually served cold in summer and hot in winter. Tempura is eaten dipped in tensuyu dipping sauce, and kake udon noodles are mixed in kakejiru soup, where common ingredients such as dashi, mirin and soy sauce are used in varying amounts, with tensui sauce being thick and kakejiru being thin. The process of making ramen noodles is a little different. Ramen is the new version and one of the most popular noodles in Japan, which started around 1910 AD. Like udon, it is made by kneading wheat flour with salt and water. One thing that sets ramen apart is the use of alkaline water or kansui, resulting in noodles that can be sliced very thin, which is not possible with udon. Thus, ramen is the most popular of these three noodles. Ramen noodles can be paired with a great variety of broths, compared to udon and soba. Among these Chinese-style dishes, ramen utilizes a broth made with vegetables along with chicken bone, pork bone, carrots and onions. Ramen is a delicious and versatile dish. Common toppings include spring onion, bamboo shoot, seaweed, egg and chicken. Chasu pork, a type of pork preparation popular throughout Japan, is often used as a topping for ramen. Sapporo-style miso ramen can include fried bean sprouts or even butter and corn. Kikurage, or wood ear mushrooms are used in place of bamboo shoots in Kyushu's tonkotsu or pork bone ramen. Friends, we conclude this episode here today. Nisha then asked the chef about dashi. We will learn about that in the next episode. In future episodes of this trip, you will also encounter yakisoba and nagashi saumen, which are other forms of noodle preparation. See you in the next episode.